What's up, Throttlers? Aristotle Full Throttle here, and there is still so much to talk about regarding the Last Jedi trailer. Now, I did a reaction and I did a trailer breakdown, and your comments were so awesome and thought-provoking, so I wanted to do a follow-up to my follow-up video and talk more about some possible theories and speculation as to what might happen in The Last Jedi. Obviously, the biggest bombshell of the trailer was when Luke Skywalker says that it's time for the Jedi to end. And some people are taking that as Luke Skywalker is turning to the dark side. But I kind of agree with Jenny Nicholson when she said in her video over the weekend that that would ruin Luke's character because he was tempted by the dark side but walked away from it. And to see him fall to the dark side after all of that would basically make his entire hero's journey pointless. I always thought it was interesting because the Sith have the rule of two. There's always a master and there's always an apprentice, and if the apprentice is strong enough to kill the master, that means the Sith will become more powerful over time. And I never understood that bringing balance to the Force meant killing off all of the Sith. Isn't it all about balance? To me, that would just tip the scales to one side of the Force, the light side. From what we've seen so far in the movies, no matter what side of the Force you're on, you're gonna be drawn toward the opposing side. Because I'd also like to point out that Luke used the dark side of the Force to defeat Darth Vader, and Anakin or Darth Vader used the light side of the Force, compassion, in order to kill the Emperor, to save his son from becoming a roasted marshmallow. So it stands to reason that the upcoming Star Wars episodes are embracing the concept of Luke ultimately bringing balance to the Force by becoming a gray Jedi, someone who can use both the light side and the dark side equally. But I don't get it. Are these guys good or just not bad? So maybe in a sense there's a rule of three. All three factions can keep each other in check without totally eliminating one side or the other. Checks and balances like the three branches of government. And ultimately, it may be Luke's job to pull Kylo Ren and Rey more toward the center so that they can be a unified front against Snoke or some other common enemy that we haven't even seen yet. Or eliminate them both. Even though I know the books and the comic books and the animated series are also part of the canon, I think the movies are ultimately the source of all the information you need in the Star Wars universe. Particularly according to George Lucas, who always considered them movies first. Anyway, that's just the theory I had today when I was eating my eggs. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments below so we can continue talking about this. It could be cool, it could be dumb, but most of all, it's really fun. If you're new here and you enjoy general antics and infotainment, and you want to talk about movies like Star Wars, definitely subscribe to this channel. And if you like what I do, and it somehow amuses you, smash that like button, because it helps me out. I'm a big fan of channels like Jenny Nicholson's and Bandit Incorporated, so if you like that kind of thing, I think you might like what I do too. So if that sounds like you, definitely subscribe. I'm Aristotle Full Throttle, your bro in the know with the fro, and I'll see you later.